What's up guys, random footage from around here. Today we're going to be working on the Skyline. We're going to be putting a window regulator in it and is messing with the radio, seeing if I can replace with the extra head unit I got. I'm going to go ahead and get all the tools together, get the camera set up, and I'll start pointing out and showing y'all what you have to remove on the door, how to pull the window out and everything. So I'll check back in a couple minutes. Alright guys, I'm back. We got everything ready. New window regulator, gloves, grease, ratchet with the 10mm, 12mm socket, Phillips head flathead. We're going to start by removing the door panel off. Phillips head here. You got Phillips heads on the bottom. You have a Phillips head in here. You pop the tub out. You pop the little door handle surrounding out. And you also have the window switch panel with a couple plugs. I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera off back a little bit and just throw on like a quick time lapse of me taking that all apart. All right, so we got the door panel off, laid on some carpet, that way it keeps that from getting messed up. And next, we have to take apart this little, I guess it's like a weather protection. I'm gonna go ahead and get that off, get the little extra support bar off, get the bracket undone. You gotta pull the speaker off as well, so I'll get all that pulled apart next, and then I'll get back and show you what bolts you have to take to get the window out, as well as get everything else out the bottom. So I will check back in you once I get all this. I just don't want to be filming because that stuff gets nasty. Okay, so we got speaker removed, set down. We got all the supports and everything removed. It's basically just a bunch of Phillips heads that hold a bunch of brackets in. You just kind of go through and take everything off to get the little weather protector screen bullshit, whatever, tacky, gets on everything. So now we need to drop the window down, and you'll see down here there's bolts that hold in the bottom track. I'll lower it and I'll show you all that. We also have to take out, so there's window stops up top. One's under here, one's over here. It looks like they put some like the sound deadening in there. So you just loosen these up and they basically turn, and then you can slide the window right out the top. I'm gonna go ahead and lower the window. I'll show you the two bolts, and I'll show you pulling the window out from a further distance. Okay, with the window rolled down, you can see you have a little 10mm bolt here, 10mm bolt here. You also have these things that are, I guess, also part of the window stop system that we have to take off, which I think they are the 10 as well. So we'll go ahead and take those off, and then we're gonna pop these out, and we'll pull the window up, and I'll show you how to get the window out. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get some footage of it. Once you get the bolts taken out, you basically just pop it off the track, lift the window up, grab it out the top. You just kind of go gentle. To get up here, it might be something gets caught. Tilt it forward, pull it back and forth, and bam, we're out. Lay it over here on the top. You can see that there's kind of grease all over the place. That's just from last time when I was trying to grease up the old one just to see if it'll work better, but here is the window. So now we're going to take the actual track and everything out. You have the two bolts here. You have the 4 right here, power connector for the window regulator, and then one here, and I think it's this one, but I'll confirm that in a second with y'all. Okay, we got everything loose. It was just the 2 bolts here, the 4 here, and the power connector, so you basically have to pinch this in and, you know, fight it out the door. I'm gonna get that out, and then we'll look at the new one and put that in, and basically just reverse it all. Okay, we got the old one out. So now I'm gonna put some gloves on. I'm just gonna grease these tracks nice and light. See, now everything else has grease all over it. So I'm gonna get that greased up. I'm gonna get it put back in, get it tightened down. We'll check the function and if it goes up and down, and then we'll put the window in and all that. So I'm going to check in basically after the whole door is back together. unless I find something else I need to film, and then we'll hopefully be watching the window go up and down, and then I'm gonna start working on the head unit inside. Well, we got power window back. And then I also have my whole center console basically pulled apart, throwing in the new head unit. They were the same brand, so all I had to do was unplug the other one, plug this one in, and you know, I just used all the same hardware that the other head unit had. It's relatively simple. Popping out the dash piece here, take your shift boot out, just pops and comes out, and you have a couple screws down here and here. Take those 4 out. The whole surround comes off, and then you just have to work on all the tiny little screws for whatever you're taking apart. So we're almost done with that. It's already working perfect. I'm very happy. So I'm gonna finish this up, and I'll check back with y'all after everything's buttoned up and say bye. All right, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. That's gonna be it for today. All right, thanks. Peace.